Hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of Quoth the Camser. This one's a little different. I'm taking some video on my Sony mirrorless A6400 camera on a gimbal, and I'm down Lamlash Beach on my own, no dogs today, because Poppy's not doing so well. I mean, she's not ill, she's just aging. I took them up the hill this morning as I normally do, and I could tell that she just wasn't up for it. There have been a couple of occasions recently where I've let her off the lead at the end of the road before I start to climb the hill, and she's run off down the road, and her tail was not curly. You can tell with an Akita when their tail is not curly that Akita is not a happy Akita. And that's what she was like again this morning. She was pulling, her tail was down, and I could tell she just wasn't into it. So I basically got to the end of the road and then took them back home again, which is a shame, but you know, it is what it is. So I dropped them off at home and I came down to the beach to go along the front to the pharmacy to get a refill on my meds. My plan was up the hill to do a recording on this camera because I would like to make the quality of my videos better, and I also want to practice using this gimbal to see just how it works and what it can do for the quality of my videos. So I'm shooting on an A6400, as I said, with a 16mm 1.4 lens. I have an external microphone on the side of the camera, and I'm also recording audio in my usual way on my lav mic, going to my Tascam recorder, which I'll show you because it's a fantastic little device. This one here, and yeah, that's recording. I'm actually very grateful to a friend of mine, Brad Baird, who posts under the name Captain Bob over in Missouri. He put me onto the Tascam recorders, and they're fantastic, they really are. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working on upping my content game and get back to much more regular video content, as I started doing that March 2018 and recorded a lot actually of vlogs. So it's just learning how to work this better camera at arm's length on a gimbal, which I have to say is quite tiring on the old arms, you know. But yeah, it's exciting. I love my technology, and I'm very excited to start making more video based content, partly because it's what I would like to start offering potential clients. As a content creator, trying to sell myself as a social marketer and content creator for guitar makers, you know, learning how to use this kind of technology is going to go a long way to showing people what I can do. So you can come with me on that journey as I grow my business. Now let's see if I can walk past somebody walking their dog whilst holding this at arm's length. Imagine vlogging in a city, what that must be like, with people everywhere. Maybe it's easier than just walking by one rando. We'll see. It's coming up now. He's got a doggy as well. So, is it somebody I know? I'm not sure. Alright, how you doing? Turns out aye. So when I get home, I'm going to be working on some more guitar content. I did manage to publish a podcast yesterday. First time in a couple of months anyway, I think. It was an interview that I recorded with English luthier Rosie Haydenrich of Turnstone Guitars. and I really enjoyed it. You know, it's not. When I'm working through the content, I recorded an interview with Rosie back in September last year, and I've been sitting on the content, well, since then. And hers is not the only content I was sitting on. There's a lot more to come, but now that I feel I have learned how I am going to approach my business, I've figured it out in a way that will let me tie together this new business enterprise with my number one passion in life, which of course is guitars. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be focusing on that and working out what my offering is going to be, how to offer value to guitar makers and guitar players by bringing my skills into their business to help them with their business. I mean, that's what it's about. It's not about their helping me, it's about my helping them. And that's something I'm really excited about. One of the things I would love to start doing is to travel, to visit guitar workshops and work with guitar makers in making their content on location, and then coming back home with that content and using that as a way for them to get their brands in front of more people online. And that will involve organic social media, it will involve engagement on social media platforms, and it will also involve some paid traffic. So that's something I've been learning about through some courses with Digital Marketer and Evergreen Profits, is learning how to do paid traffic, which is another way of saying advertising. So really using the Facebook platform and the Google Display Network and using SEO on your blog as a way of building a custom audience for your business, what's known as warm traffic. So anyone who's visited your website, you can then target those people through advertising. And that's a thing that I'm learning how to do. In fact, I have learned how to do it, but I would like to start putting it into practice on my own content as a way of, well, figuring it all out for myself. And only then will I be able to start selling it to potential clients as a thing that I know how to do, because they'll get to see me doing it. So it's all very exciting. I'm super excited to get back home and get to work. So I will leave it there. I'll thank you all for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Bye for now.